Righto, so today's been a bit of an interesting one. It's 3:04 in the arvo, and I had a great afternoon planned. Wanted to get down to a fairly hard to access fishing spot and go chasing some trout on fly. Turns out it's that hard to access, it might even be illegal to fish there. Just a rumour I got told on the way back. Point is, I couldn't get there. I thought I'd found a way in that was legal access. It's a registered trout stream. It's only a very short registered trout stream. But turns out, yeah, I couldn't actually get there. So, and might even insert a little clip here of what happened on the way down. So, what's everyone up to? I need a little bit of rescuing. And if I'd then hiked the rest of the way through, turns out I would have hit a private land anyway, so I couldn't have got through to the river. So we're going to go back to an old favourite, fairly easy access, try and catch a few cod instead. Luckily I had the bait caster in, and we're going to try one of my favourite lures, the Chase Baits Thrill Seeker. It's just a pretty solid performer. May swap to a Mazzy Vibe, also another fairly solid performer in this part of the world. Anyway, let's hook in because we're running out of daylight. Also, I guess the other thing I should say is that I know it's been a while between videos. I tried to do one over Easter, chasing bass over in the northern rivers. But I was in a kayak, went down some rapids and had the GoPro ripped off my head. By some low-hanging timber. So I had a bit of a look around for it, couldn't find it. Maybe someone's going to find that video one day, who knows. So this is why I got surface lure on, because there's a lot of reed here. And I wasn't actually going to come down and fish this hole because the bank's a bit steep, but I just happened to stumble across this bit where it's not too bad, but it's got all that shallow reed just there. I just can't see much good coming out of it. Should probably tighten up that drag a bit. I don't actually know if I fish with this new reel yet. It's a new reel to me. My old one gave up the ghost a little while ago, and yeah. Anyway, look at that action. Just a beautiful lure, this thing. One more go. Come on, have a go. There's a keen one out there. It's your second attempt. Let's go push down stream a bit further. They didn't want to play ball. Let's go. So these bits of stream through here are what make this creek really great. It's got all these really shallow bits, but it's always flowing water, good water, plenty of insect life, so plenty of feed. That, you know, you get lots of little fish just living in these shallow little pockets. They obviously grow up to be the bigger fish, and just creates a really good, healthy little fishing stream that doesn't get a lot of pressure because nobody knows where it is. It's great. So I've had near misses with fish here before. Never actually caught a fish here before, but I've had near misses. Well, that's where I need to be, over there, that side. Looks like there's a bit of depth there, but you can't do anything from this bank. Can I get down here? Yep, let's go. Right, let's see what we can do here. Probably not a hell of a lot of depth. Not as much as I thought. But we could still have something hiding there. Ooh. I don't know much about fishing, but I know it helps to get the lure in the water. Alright, we're wasting enough time here. Water's too shallow. Let's punch on. Caught fish up here before. I think the water's a bit slow here, but I think it's pretty shallow too, but anyway. Let's just see what happens. Oh, so close. She's getting the looks, she's just not getting the landings. Come, mate, come back. Come back. Oh, there was another one. One just had a look at it. He just ducked back under that log. He just came back out of that timber there, just back into it. Come on. I don't know, it's just not landing the conversions today. Let's try up here. Oh, don't go arse over. Not with your knees, Martin. Right, we've got about an hour left until sunset, and I'm not having a lot of luck here. Although I'm further up the creek than I've ever been before. I've just checked the GPS, but only by a little bit. Where those cod had a couple to go, that was the last furthest bit I'd been. But yeah, I'm running out of time. This really needs to be a whole day trip. So what I think I'm going to do, is because that's not having a lot of luck, I'm going to swap onto a Mazzy Vibe and just run it and see what we can do. Hopefully all this algae in here doesn't cause me too much drama. Got that Vibe on. I don't think I'm going to try this bit. I'm just going to go up to that next bit where I was before. It's all a bit shallow. Let's have a go. Quick retrieve. Keep it out of the reed. We got some reed. Nothing there. I think last time I fished this section, it's actually up there further. There must have been a bit more water in the creek. It's a fine line, this creek, because you really want it while it's clear, because it's more fun. And they're feeding a bit more aggressively. But, yeah. You also want it while it's got a bit of water and it's a bit clean. It doesn't have all this algae and crap in it. Could have been up here, I can't remember. Not fishing that vibe off there. Look at that, big old water rat. Look at him go. I wonder you get such big fish in here. That's what they're eating. Yeah, not in these exact holes, but further downstream. This is fun. Ugh. Gotta be part mountain goat on these jobs. Good footwear is a must. All of that for shallow water. Yeah, very shallow water. Nothing in here. Right, we're back here. This is one of those larger holes. Let's give it one last go and then we head home. Let's start right up here actually and just cast right back up along it. See what we can do. What damage can be had. Ooh. Other than myself, don't want to damage myself. Try and get that close to that rock ledge. See if we can bring something under there. Nope. That's not having any luck. This is where we started today. Let's see if we can finish it here with a fish. That was a fish. That was a fish again. What are these things? What do I need to get him to come back? That's a fish. Finally. That's what we've been after. That is what we were after. So this is what it's about, you know. Not the biggest fish in the world. I don't know, he might be 30 centimetres, but it's a fish. Don't know how well you can see it, but it's got beautiful, beautiful colour. Just beautiful, beautiful colour. And you know, just lovely Murray cod. Always good fun to catch, no matter how big they are. And today's not a donut. We're back where we started, quite literally. Back at the first spot we cast off, and we finally got that fella at the end. That's a win. That wasn't recording. I'm just going to cast that again. So I've just let that fish go, and I don't know if that's the same fish or a different fish or what. I just thought I'd have a couple of last flicks. Wasn't expecting anything. And a fish, there we go. Just tried to smash that lure and we're back on. It's on like Donkey Kong here. That one feels like he's got a bit more go. Slightly bigger. Once again, on the frill seeker. So I cannot believe that. That is the second fish. Just as I was about to go, I had the camera off, I wasn't even recording. I threw the lure and this fella just launched himself at it. He went up in the air, he came back down. It was spectacular to watch. And yeah, so I flicked the camera on, just thought I'd have another go, and here we go. Again, I don't know how well you can see. It's getting a bit dark, but the coloration on these fish and these clear water screams is just beautiful. That is just a wonderful, wonderful fish. Again, not big, but fun. That's what we're here for, fun. Well, that was incredible. You know, we walked all the way up there, all the way back, nothing. Now, we had a few have a go at this thing, but they never hooked themselves. And now we're just here at the end, back where we started. Same lure, same hole. And we're just getting fish. Can't complain, can you? Well, that was great. We couldn't do what we originally planned. We had to improvise and adapt a bit and go back to an old favourite. And really didn't get the sort of fish that we thought we were going to get up there, but at the end of the day, still got two fish. Had a lot of fun right at the end. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Just getting outside and having a bit of fun. Seeing a bit of country, a bit of wildlife, and spending time on these rivers. Anyway, until next time, keep at it. Bloody call me Britney Spears, because, oops, I've done it again. Followed the wrong track out and I beached myself on a rock.